just this. This is great in the music. I can just sit here for hours, and just listen to this. Oh, I want their soundtrack so bad. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. I don't really know much about this game. I've been staying away from story stuff, and I don't even think they've really been posting much story stuff to begin with. I don't really know what's gonna happen. All I know is there's something about Necro and Barista. So, let's just, get right into it. Oh, that's nice. I like that. This is really cool. It reminds me of kind of, like Persona and, I don't know why I'm blanking on it. Catherine. Like, it has that kind of a vibe to it almost. Go. This is a visual novel. I don't know if there's voice acting or not. Hello? Oh. They thought of the faraway grave on the plain. They thought of the comrade who came not again. They lifted their glasses, and sadly they said, "Oh." I love the art style for this. It's so good. We drink to the name of the mate who is dead. Henry Lawson. It's so bloody damp down here. I know we're in a cellar, but I don't suppose you have a window we could open or anything? Yeah, we've got a vent that leads outside somewhere. Can you open it up? Is some fresh air coming through? Oh man, this is so good. Man, I don't know where to have my webcam. I hope this spot's okay. I'm pretty sure it's got a dumpster or something sitting on top of it right now. That sucks. Besides, I'm busy. Just grin and bear it. This has such a cool style to it already. Oh. Can we get this over with? We've done this before, old man. You know it takes a while to set up. Calm your farm? I do not appreciate your tone. Sorry. Can we get some more lights on, maybe? All the crap you've got scattered around the place. I'd like to at least know where I'm putting my feet. Actually, would you mind? Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. Thanks. You're more organized than last time, I see. Oh. Practice makes perfect. Hey, Maddie. How much more wire do we need? I think that's enough. What is going on? Che. What's up, little P? I found you a chair. Ah, thank you. So, this whole thing. Surely it's not legal, yeah? Maddie wasn't clear on that. Yes, the council found it confronting. For good reason, I suppose. Because it utterly upsets the natural order. Are they doing necromancy? It's not just a bureaucracy. Shush you. Most rules can be bent after all. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules. As I'm sure you've realized. Hey, don't give her all the credit. Is this related to her gambling for time? So, the transfer was the same sort of magic we're doing now, yes. Ooh, there is magic, okay. Small scale though. Doing it on a larger scale requires a bit more preparation. The council successfully suppressed all available information about it though. For good reason. What happens if something goes wrong? Well, you don't tend to mess it up more than once. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. Stubborn scholars notwithstanding. What do you even call this sort of magic then? Questions are relevant because it's banned. Badass? I call it badass. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. Looking past all the smoke and mirrors and fancy names, you can just call it... Oh, I love the design so much. Necromancy. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this has such a cool style. I love it. I should have made some coffee to drink. I didn't think about it. I didn't have time. From your hazy memories, a certain word calls out to you. Necromancy. You try desperately to remember what it meant. It's happening. Oh, wait. Was that death comes for us all? This fragment of a memory stays with you. Piece together the past, remember what transpired, and never forget. You are. What? Scattered. Practice. Fascination. Jeez. Criminals? Did I see criminals? This is so good. I am already in love with this. I don't know how long this game is gonna be. There we go. Ooh, can I hold up, can I memories? Oh, cool. That took me a sec to realize what's happening. I love this pause screen. That's amazing. Is there no camera drift? Is that... Oh, that thing. Okay, that's fine. So is there no... sensitivity controls? Because that is way too sensitive. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I want to lower it a lot. Oh, that looks cool. Terminal house rules. Ooh. We welcome both living and dead patrons. We welcome both living and dead. Jeez, I can't talk. Patrons will be served in the order of... Wait. What is it? I don't... Maddie's rules. 1. We welcome both living and dead. Patrons will be served in the order they arrived. Don't ask who's alive. If someone wants you to know, they'll tell you. 3. The dead have 24 hours. Strictly enforced. What does that mean? 24 hours and 5 minutes is not 24 hours. 4. No, we don't have Wi-Fi. Yes, there's no cell reception. Those don't play nice together. Ah, okay. 5. Report broken items and other anomalies to staff. We can't clean up your broken glass or spatial rift if we don't know about it. 6. Don't feed the what? Eidolons? I don't know. They can't eat, and offering them food just reminds them of that cruel fact. Okay. Oh, that was just the rules? Oh, that's cool. Oh, we can go outside now. This is really cool. The frame rate seems a bit... Continue? Yes. Wait, that's the pause menu. What? Part 1. Oh, I love this music. The terminal. Carlton, Victoria. Hey Luna. Hey Britta, getting some work done from home. Got that tableau for you. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Australia 3053? Is that the year? What? Excerpts from online reviews. Pretty unremarkable coffee. Barista speaks Chinese, but exclusively uses it to mock people to their faces. I'm very self-conscious about my top hat now. Observed a little girl running around the cafe with a knife unsupervised. Came down with deep sense of uni after visiting. Was rudely told to stop being a big dweebus after complaining about the burnt taste in coffee. This coffee's some of the best I've ever had. 5 stars, disclosure, I have no taste buds. That's great. The door closes. Maddie sighed and began cleaning a glass. He glanced up at the person who just walked in, but he didn't seem quite ready to approach the counter. Hey. You alright? You can see me? Is he a ghost? Yeah. Clear as day. You gonna order something? I've been walking around for hours. Nobody was listening to me. I don't know how I ended up here. I think you'll find it was the front door. He chuckled nervously and took a deep breath. Right. Where am I? This dearly departed is the terminal. Carlton's finest. Departed. They say our coffee's to die for. So, I don't really know how to go about this. Ask me anything, man. It's not like you're the first disheveled and disoriented dead dude to drop in. What does everyone else ask? Well, they generally start with that one. And they always say that. Then there's the embarrassed silence. Alright, I get it. You always this mean to everyone who comes through? Or just the pitiful ones like me? Just the pitiful ones. I guess that's consistent. Always felt like people saw me as a pitiful guy. I'm just kidding. No, I promise, you're right. Sad sack. Oh. I don't even know how I died. But I bet it was pitiful and meaningless. That's sad. Just like everything else about me. I'm never gonna have a chance to make things better for myself. I'm stuck like this. And now I'm sitting in a cafe for dead people falling apart in front of the barista. Pull yourself together, my dude! He blinked and slowly came back to Earth. No breakdowns in the cafe, please. I promise, man. You're okay. I know how it is. Are you? No. But I've had 100 people like you walk through the door. So I'm just averagely messy? Can't even do that right. Keyshawn? You have 24 hours left on this plane until you have to move on to the next place. Huh. So, the 24-hour rule, is that not necessarily a rule, but that's just how it works? Are the dead around for 24 hours before they move on? Or does she do something to have them move on? And I don't think you want to spend them having one big, long, extended panic attack. 24 hours? What I'm saying is, everything's okay. Just take some deep breaths. We'll sort this out. I don't want to be a fuss. It's not like I have anything else to be. Anywhere else to be, I think. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? I'm kind of a burden. You're not. Chin up, mate. Let me tell you about this place. It's pretty cool. So I first wandered in here about 4 years ago. The loading time seemed a bit long. really enjoying it though. I love the style of it. Okay, wait. Oh, that's why it wasn't loading. I had to click. And that's how long you've got before you gotta move on. 24 hours. 24 hours to find out who killed you. That'd probably be a good detective movie, right? Race Against Time? That kind of reminds me of Murdered Soul Suspect. I don't think there was a 24-hour time limit, but the whole story of that game is you're trying to find out who killed you and you're a ghost. I guess. But what's the point if you have to move onwards at the end anyways? Kinda strips it of meaning. I don't even know if you'd care once you're in the next place. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a nihilist to be anything but a consistent buzzkill. Yeah, I guess the pressure sounds like a lot. Honestly, I'm still wrapping my head around all this. Seems a bit outlandish, doesn't it? That's the word. I guess it'd be disappointing if you found out that you just died quietly in your sleep or something, though. Yeah. Most people don't die from being murdered. It's mostly sickness, or old age, or lawnmower accidents. Well, they call them accidents, but really, loads of lawnmowers are possessed by evil spirits. What? That said... Wait, hold on. You can't just drop something like that, or you can't just drop that like it's nothing. Possessed lawnmowers? Seriously? Anything with spinning blades tends to attract them. Garden equipment, garbage disposals, blenders. They're a right pain in the arse. Gotta exercise the blender at least once a month. It's wild. So, I don't know if it's weird to ask, but is everyone in here dead? Yeah. Yeah, you said that this was a cafe for dead people. Does that mean it's everyone? Or are some of these people just really into ghost cafes? That might be an oversimplification. Not everyone in here is dead. But this is one of the only stopping points between here and there. So we get a lot of your type. That's also why the rent is so high. Because those vampires who own the place know we get a lot of foot traffic. Literal vampires? No. Just baby boomers with lots of money. Same thing, I guess. Jeez. So to answer your question, there are 9 customers in here right now. Out of those 9, yourself included, I'd say 4 or 5 of them are just passing through on their way to the next place. How can you tell? Once you've worked here for a while, you get a sort of sixth sense for this kind of thing. Speaking of sixth senses, I've got one for trouble. You have 2 sixth senses? Hello? Ashley? Ashley was a young girl who had adopted Maddie and Shay a couple years back. Much in the same way that a puppy adopts a squeaky toy. She was ferociously smart and a budding genius, but still a kid nonetheless. Today, she smelled strongly of motor oil. Her right arm was coated with it. Maddie knew she'd have to help her clean it off the joint later. And she wore a look on her face that said, "I'm an invincible genius." She was mostly right about that one, and Maddie hated it. Alright, I know that look. Spit it out. I don't know what you're talking about. Cut the crap, kid. What do you need this time? I'm dealing with a customer here. I'm not really needing any attention. I am dealing with a customer. I need someone to hold a joint for me while I screw something in. Don't you have any clamps? We got you a bunch for your birthday last month. They're all being used for other very important things. They were not. I'm pretty sure I saw one upstairs about 10 minutes ago. I need a helper. Ashley, I'm busy. Please. I love this. Hey, Ashley, you've got to let us work. We're not gonna get anything done if I keep having to go upstairs to hold screwdrivers and confiscate steak knives. Ashley's pout was legendary, but over time, Maddie had grown immune to it. Hey, no dice. What about Che? He can help me. He's in the kitchen, emptying the dishwasher. You know, the dishwasher that you were meant to empty an hour ago? Oh. It's really no trouble. Hey, why don't I take this guy? He doesn't have anything else to do. He's dead. Come on. Actually, I don't have the energy to argue with you. I'm sure he just wants to relax. Dying takes a lot out of you. Also, manners! God, we've talked about this. You've got to be more respectful in front of our customers. Please. I'm happy to go upstairs. Really, it's fine. I don't have anything better to do. And I'm super dead. I'm cool with it. That's me. Kishan. Very dead guy. You sure? I can just send her back upstairs. Promise, it's fine. I just sit around and be a pain otherwise. Perfect. Uh-oh. We've got work to do. What's gonna happen? What is Ashley doing? Deep down, Maddie knew that she wasn't giving Ashley enough attention. Now it was causing her to act out. She felt guilty as hell about it, but at the same time, she didn't think she'd be able to solve that particular problem anytime soon. For both their sakes, she had to work on keeping the cafe afloat, even if it meant that Ashley would be required to deal with stuff on her own for a little while. And she knew she was being callous. Her internal monologue was doing a very good job of whispering cruel nothings to her in quiet moments. But even then, she had to truly wonder if there wasn't any. Oh. You know, I reckon this place needs more plants. Jay! Don't sneak up on me like that, you old bastard. What's on your mind, Maddie? Ah, I was drifting off. Did I look like I was thinking, extremely? It's nothing important. Just my resting bitch face. Nah, it's different this time. How so? Right now, your expression reminds me of that time you challenged that samurai cosplayer to a fist fight. What? Oh. You mean the one who barged in, waving his gift store katana around and demanding satisfaction after I told him I wouldn't put 15 shots in his coffee? That's a weirdly specific facial expression to refer to. What's it look like? The natural reaction of someone who's just been threatened with 1,000-fold Nippon steel. You don't have to reenact it. The memory's precise enough that I can picture it clearly. A sort of deep disgust, mixed with a tinge of pity and just a touch of derision. What a mood. You alright? Real talk. I'm fine. Is this an I'm actually fine? Or more of a I'm having trouble processing and or expressing my feelings and would like conversation to move in a different direction fine? The latter. Pharaoh. Offer still open if you'd like to talk things out. Can't read. In the meantime, sorry. Can I grab that tea towel? My hands are wet. Yeah, here you go. Did it just feel like doing the dishes by hand, or I could have sworn that I told Ashley to empty the dishwasher earlier. Nah, it's busted. Door latch broke, so we'll have to get someone in to fix it. I don't want to make Ashley wash them by hand anyway. Her arm would get rusty, so I did it. Her arm to get rusty? What? Wait, does Ashley have a prosthetic arm? So anyway, we're going to have to organize a repair. Unless you want to let Ashley give it a shot. I'd make the call myself, but our landline stopped working last week. We have a landline? Yes. Ancient technology. For the year 3000, which I think this takes place, that is very ancient technology. You can transmit sound through a physical cable. An elegant tool for a more civilized age. Only works when you pay the phone bill, though. Pretty sure that was a Star Wars reference. I don't know if it'd be cheaper to get it repaired, or to just buy a new one and give Ashley the old one for parts. The costs are pretty close, all things considered. Hey, don't stress. You'll worry yourself into an early grave. Hey, you spent 50 years digging holes. Can't talk shit at me about digging myself an early grave, can you, old guy? Ow, old guy. I'll have you know I'm barely, 170-ish? What? Where's the lie? It was the middle of a gold rush. Everyone and his dog was busy digging holes. Only thing different about me is that I eventually started digging up things more interesting than gold. Didn't dig up any mobile phones though, did ya? Could have gotten yourself a head start on learning how to work them. I love her design. So cool. I know you're a bit stressed right now, but I think we need to put in an order for more kitchenware soon. I know. It's another thing that costs money. We're beginning to run out of... Jeez. We're beginning to run out of cutlery, though. It keeps disappearing to somewhere. So I don't know how long it can wait before we get some more. I'm pretty sure Ashley is taking up... What do these guys do? Do they, like, bring up the drinks and stuff to the customers? I don't know if we can afford that this month. Just, you know, everything is a bit too pricey right now. Doesn't help that the coffee cartel... What? Coffee cartels keep pushing prices up. I don't think the importer to suburbs over is part of a cartel. They seem quite nice. You ever spoken to them? They're obviously criminals with the rates they charge. Wholesale my arse. And yet we keep buying from them. Well, yeah, the beans are good, man. It's just everything else on top of them that's stressing me out. I'll happily accept the blame for some of that. You don't have to. I know, it's all on me. I've just got to figure out how to pay everything off. Everything. And everyone. The time debt we owe to the Council of Death is the absolute last thing I want to think about right now. Council of Death? What? I've lost enough sleep over it already. I'm here to help. I'm worried about you, you know? You've had a lot of responsibility dropped on you in a very short period of time. And I can't help but feel a little bit culpable for that. I know, yeah, I know. And you, I can't thank you enough. It's alright. Hold yourself together. We'll figure it out, just like we always do. You just don't want to deal with it, you know? I get it. And I don't want you to feel like I'm imposing or interfering too much. I know the cafe is yours now, and even though things are a bit much at the moment, I know I keep saying this, Maddie. But I don't know how much time we have to deal with all of this before things start falling apart. Things are already falling apart. Regardless, you're going to have to face reality at some point. I don't need any more reminders from you. Back off, man. The council's always sitting at the back of my mind. I'm doing my best over here. My best is all I can do, okay? Just because you're my best friend, and my old boss, and my mentor, doesn't mean I need you preaching at me about how I need to deal with my problems. Because they're my problems now, not yours. Jeez. No worries. I'll give you some space. Might go check on Ashley. You seen her recently? She's upstairs. Dragged a customer up there talking about clamps or something. I'd better go rescue them then. Be back in a bit. What is the Council of Death? He's right. We do need more plans in here, don't we? So we're gonna strap a big old steak knife to it. And make them fight each other. What? I love it. Oh no. This is gonna be great. Oh no. What was his name? Oh, I forgot his name. The dead guy. Seed. Oh no. I want to build something that gets put on that TV show, Bro Battle Royale, with flamethrowers on it. So you're not gonna put one on this little guy, are you? A flamethrower? Probably not. But I want you to record the fight on my phone so we can send it to the producers. Yeah, sure thing. Let's get this knife attached. Oh no. Pass me those zip ties. Zip ties. And the knife. Knife. And my coffee. Are you sure? Who even gave you that? Coffee! It's empty. Coffee is empty, Keyshawn. The world is beginning to vibrate. What? Maybe it's good that your cup runneth empty, yeah? I think my cup needs to runneth with more espresso in it. How many shots did you put in there? Too many. But did anyone ask Icarus how many shots of espresso he had? Yeah, I'm reading a book about Icarus. He flew to the sun. I'm cultured. In unrelated news, I have a headache. I think you might want to read a little more about Icarus. There's a twist ending to that one. I'm holding a knife. No, no. No spoilers. Alright, I'll just say hi. Maybe she won't sling a knife at me this time. Who knows? Hey kids! Intruder! Jeez. Kishan, my buddy, my pal. Did I get him? No, you missed. You threw it on purpose? Extremely on purpose, yes. I'm fine, by the way. Oh, it's just you. Would it have been worse if it was someone else? Probably. Unless they were an actual spy come to steal my robot designs. Then it would have been good. I think I'm crashing. She's asleep. Did I kill her? She'll wake up in about 15 minutes with no ill effects. But you probably shouldn't give her any more coffee. She turns into a real goblin. She told me that it'd make her immensely powerful. I mean, she's not wrong. But you know, great power, great responsibility, yada yada yada. She's 13, kids got plenty of energy already. Maybe not the sense of responsibility though. Yeah. I don't even know how I ended up sitting here attaching knives to robots. She's very convincing. You don't have to tell me, mate. She basically lives here. Her parents would kill me if they found out she's nearly killed me. Pretty good blind throw though. She makes me proud in the weirdest ways. Did she learn from the best? She did. But the best definitely wasn't me. Maddie's pretty deadly with knives. Loves her flashy tricks. That's cool. Bad habit, probably. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm being very rude. My name's Che. I used to own this place. Now I just sort of sit around and cause trouble and sometimes have knives thrown at me, I guess. I'm Keyshawn. And I died today. Oh, I love those. So good. So good. I love this game. Visual novel thing. What? What is this? I'm alive! I'm alive! Oof, we got a loud one here. Aw, be nice. You know it's scary waking up. Big lights coming towards me. I think it's reliving its last moments. Looks like it. What is happening? I love the music. Hello. I do not remember having this many limbs. Join the club, pal. We are reborn in a new image. I see. I'm Kelper. Nice to meet you. And I'm Jacoby. I am undefined. Huh. I don't know if that name will stick. Its body is made of a milk carton. Should we just call it Milk? No, too basic. Imagine if you called me Goon, just because I'm made of a goon box. I wouldn't like that at all. Ashley was yelling about someone called Lovelace the other day. That's a good one, I think. How does our new friend feel about it? Acceptable? Excellent. Nice to meet you, Lovelace. Oh. What was that? Okay. From your hazy memories, certain words call out to you. What? What? Okay. What is this? Beyond Goblin? Wait. Oh, I thought I was clicking. These words may be the key to unlocking the mysteries of what happened in this place. Okay, so now I am. Oh, wait. Do I have to pick things that... What? Well, Icarus, always. Cosplayer. Forbidden? I saw criminals during the kind of beginning thing or whatever. Blenders. Cutlery? Day screwdrivers, hours. Goblin holes. Spy? I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. Screwdrivers? I have no idea what this has to do with anything. Did that do good? As they flutter through your mind, you focus on a few and try to remember what they meant. Okay. Magic. Lore. Food. Guests. Melbourne? Food. The terminal. What? Perhaps with time you may be able to cling to more of the fragments that flutter through your mind. What fragments will you choose to carry with you? What is it that you find precious? What? Do I just continue or do I pick one? And I think I just continue. Okay. What was that about? Oh, we're back to this thing. Wait, what? Lamington recipe. What's that? What is it? Jeez, so fast. What? Authentic Australian lamingtons. Ingredients. Oh. Unlock? Breed. What is going on? Authentic Australian lamingtons. Ingredients. Butter, sugar, vanilla extract, egg. Wait. Self-raising flour, milk, shredded coconut, sugar dissolved in water, cocoa powder, butter, water. You'll also need convection oven, lamington pan, baking paper, an electric mixer. Chicken eggs can be used in place of fowl eggs, whatever that is. If electricity is not available, whale oil mixers can be used instead of whale oil mixers. What? They strongly hypothesized that a homunculus made with Lamington DNA could be used in lieu of an actual Lamington, but no confirmed tests have been confirmed due to the lack of success in producing actual homunculi, especially homunculi capable of baking. Okay, I mean, what? I just want to dismiss your Lamington. They are no longer needed. What? What is a Lamington? What? Okay, I don't... What is this? What is happening? Gluten-free option? No gluten-free option. Okay. I don't know what that's about. Nothing on the table. No behind the counter. Whoa, that's cool. Thinking about alchemy the wrong way. Oh. I don't have another magic thing. Huh. Highlighted passages from thinking about alchemy the wrong way. Okay. Interesting. Ashley's journal. Okay. Can't unlock that. Can't go upstairs. Wait, oh, no, I thought I could. What? Jay's collection. Huh. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue, I guess. I am confused as to what's going on, but I love it. Can't promise it'll be there, but it's kind of inconsistent. Still though, a hallway that's only there sometimes? How do you get to the kitchen otherwise? There's another, slightly longer one that we use instead. It's much less exciting. But on the upside, it's consistently there. I love telling new people about it though. The reaction's always hilarious. I definitely didn't expect to be getting enthusiastic today over a weird quantum hallway. Or enthusiastic at all, actually, because as soon as I stopped to think about it, I realize I'm extremely messed up about this. I understand your life has gone very weird very fast, conceptually speaking. Or your unlife. I should be better at talking about this by now, shouldn't I? Jeez, that's not a fun one to think about, huh? Just keep talking about the hallway so I can keep my mind off this. To be honest, I'm not sure I could even properly explain a lot of what goes on in here. The building's mildly sentient. What? Too much magic in the soil for it to not be. So the cafe is alive? Not necessarily. Plenty of things have come to life here. But as far as we can tell, the building itself doesn't really fall into that category. Also, it mostly tends to shift itself in ways that are helpful instead of frustrating, so want some hallways. I'm making myself a cuppa. You want something? Nah, I'm good for now. Also, what's the barista's name? I didn't actually catch it and I feel like a jerk. Maddie? She's the owner now. Not just the barista. Still makes coffee, of course. But since she's the owner now, she has a lot more to juggle. Why you asking? Got your eye on her? No, I have a boyfriend. Had? Oh geez, this is a lot. Can't imagine how he's feeling. Try not to think about it. Okay. Yep. Okay. You want that drink now? I think I want something a little more potent than coffee right now, sorry. Don't enable him, Keyshawn. I can get you something stronger, mate. Would you like a bourbon? Or is that too weak? I thought this was a cafe. Well, it is, mostly. We do serve alcohol, though. And stronger things on request. Stronger? Like what? What? You think a place like this wouldn't have anything stronger than that? Stronger than pure ethanol? Sure. Remind me later and I might pull out some of my special reserve. Don't enable him, Keyshawn. Hey, someone's gotta drink it. I know you're not gonna touch the stuff aside from setting it on fire. I have perfectly good reasons for wanting to set a puddle of distilled soul on fire. Distilled soul? What? We'll agree to disagree on that one. So, Keyshawn, what'll it be? Actually, I changed my mind on the coffee. Can I order something complex? Gotta treat myself on my last day on Earth. I'm after a sugar rush. Sugar rush. If we have the ingredients, it shouldn't be an issue. Maddie can whip it up for you. Cool, cool. Maddie's not there. Large quadruple shot of double vanilla caramel, no foam. Super hot. Reverse. Coconut milk macchiato. With 2 sugars and whipped cream on top. Maddie? Yes, dearest? Can you, I don't quite know how. Is this real? Or is it too much? I was gonna ask for a splash of bourbon in it, but that seemed a little extra. Yes, it is too much. It is a bad order, and I hate it. How bad? Worst one you've ever seen? No, I just hate it. Dang. Every single word of that increased my urge to set the espresso machine on fire so I wouldn't have to think about making coffee ever again. Except the bourbon bit. I put that in my coffee too. With all that in mind, I have a counteroffer. I'll make you another double shot long black. And I'll put bourbon in it. But I won't call you a hipster this time. If you decline my offer, I will strip your soul from your body and use it to scrub the counters at closing time. They will smell delicious afterwards. And that's my... Yikes. That does sound like a competitive counteroffer. Not the soul thing. I'll take the coffee. My generosity knows no bounds. Normie. So, in conclusion, that order sucked because it's inordinately complex to make, has a heart attack worth of sugar in it, and is something that only impatient jerks ask for. Is it possible to die twice? Yep. You can die twice if you're brought back from the dead. Or if you manage to really annoy someone between here and the next place, which is more likely because resurrection is illegal. But if you're asking whether you can get a heart attack or whatever, the answer is no. Life and death have a slightly different meaning here. You can't die from natural causes. It's a bit complex and weird, and we're still in the process of figuring out how it all works. I'm over 200 years old, and I still haven't... So is that actually how old he is? He wasn't joking? I still haven't made proper sense of it yet. Just got some vague ideas. So what's keeping me from just staying here? Like, I'm already dead. Why do I have to go to the next place? You've got a certain number of hours you're allowed to remain on the edge of the mortal realm. Hours are... fungible? They can't be bought, sold, or exchanged, generally speaking. But the Council of Death always collects on debts owed to them. and you'll start running up a debt if you stay here too long. Your soul starts to get itchy too. It's not something you want to experience. We've had a few stay past their allotted time, and they've gotten very uncomfortable very fast. It starts with generally irritability, and then worse things begin to happen. Huh. It's a weird thing to wrap your head around. How long do I have before I need to make myself scarce? You get 24 hours. Any longer, and we start to pick up the tab since you're on our premises. And as charming as you are, we've already racked up too much time debt from letting people stick around past their expire date? I don't know. And cash-wise, we're extremely poor. We've been a bit too lenient in the past, letting people stay just a little longer instead of gently soothing them onto the next plane of existence. You know the drill? But hey, since hours are fungible, you can always acquire them somewhere, some other way. There's something happening tonight, actually, that you might be interested in. Seriously? You're still doing that? You know the council doesn't look on that stuff favorably. Ned said so himself. It draws customers and helps us shave down the debt. I'll take whatever I can get. And hey. We have a 13-year-old right here, you know? She's heard enough coarse language for a lifetime. I'm not too worried about her. She's right, though. What? Every time Ned comes around, he makes you guys really stressed out. Maybe not you so much. But Maddie gets nervous and it brings down the mood, man. Think you've had too much coffee today, young lady. I'm crashing so hard right now, you have no idea. It's like I was crashing earlier, but that was just a pre-crash, and I'm having a double crash or something. All I ask is that you try and keep the swearing to a minimum when customers are around. Okay. Does Keyshawn count? It's fine. A couple of my housemates are, tradies, so you learn to ignore it pretty quick. Are tradies were tradies? They're still tradies unless they changed career in the last couple days. But they're not my roommates anymore. Because, hey mates, have I mentioned how much being dead sucks? Because it sucks and I feel extremely bad about it. Having a pretty bad time right now, in general, to be honest. Even just adapting your language is a pain, isn't it? Want a proper drink now? Without coffee in it? Yeah, that'd be good. The TV didn't say anything about being a storm tonight. It looks like a decent-sized one's rolling in. Melbourne weather strikes again. I'll go upstairs and close the windows. Cheers. Come on, Ashley. Let's clean up your workbench while we're up there, yeah? Do you need a bribe? Yes. I have some chocolate hidden away. Acceptable. Ah, that looks so cool. To make money? Well, yeah. Hang on. Do I even have my wallet? Doubt it. I don't, yeah. How does that work? Why do I have my clothes but not the contents of my pockets? I don't know, dude. Everyone's experience is different. Death doesn't follow many rules. Only universal rule I can think of is that you can't stay. People don't generally come in without their clothes, fortunately. Ooh. So about this drink. I guess you're gonna give me straight vodka or something? Why's that? You don't like making complex drinks. Dude, no. I don't like making ridiculous caffeine-laced milkshakes for overcompensating soccer dads. I'm happy to mix a cocktail within reason. Oh, okay. What have you got then? Chase got everything you can think of. And then some. I could go for a mint julep? What's that outside? Uh-oh, isn't that one of the guys that was in the opening thing? Outside? Some guy out in the rain? Uh-oh. Maddie? Maddie, what's up? Let's get started on that drink. What's going on? What's going on? Morning. Hi. Hello, recently departed. Hey, that hat you're wearing kinda makes you look like Ned Kelly. I could have sworn you were standing outside literally seconds ago. So how'd he die? Good morning to you too. Ned. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That's not even my full name. It isn't Maddie. Chase said it was, and he never lies. He never said that. Well, no. But it was worth a try. A try at what? Catching me off balance? Some shit along those lines? Mate, I'm so off balance right now, that a light breeze would knock me over. Don't push me. Hey, this julep is great. Just wanted to contribute to that conversation. So you catch the game last night? Yes. I know that Carlton beat Collingwood again. I don't care. Just making polite conversation. You should try it sometimes. Maybe. Not for you, though. You've never come in during daylight hours before. What do you want? Nothing much. I'd like to talk to Che at some point, but he can wait, seeing as he's missing. Planning on sending out a search party? Might do. It'd be a shame to lose an old friend by letting him wander onto some train tracks or something. Yeah, well, shut up. He's upstairs, last I saw. What was the last you saw, Maddie? Tell me. Why are you like this? What was it? Last saw him walking upstairs. Though he could be anywhere then. Probably fled the country to dodge the massive time debt you were racking up. He can't go far. I've got him on a pretty tight leash. In regards to the debt, it's not your problem. You must not have heard. Not your problem. What is going on? Oi. I'm a distinguished gent. I'll be down in a sec. Yeah, sure, but you also work for the Council of Death. So even if you are a distinguished gent, it cancels out. Is the Council of Death like a normal city council? Except for where dead people live? Yeah, but the only trash that needs to be collected is right in front of me. Whoops. I skipped that. Can I? Is there? I could go back? No. No, you. You're the trash, Ned. The trash is you. It's you. Ned, the trash man from hell. Because councils pick up trash. That's the joke. He's even got a head shaped like a rubbish bin. It's totally fitting. I'm not from hell. I don't care. And to be clear, Ned, in case we weren't already, you are the trash. Yeah, I get it. You know how long Che's going to be? Don't know. He was busy upstairs with Ashley. Yeah, I had to hide, like, 5 steak knives from her. I didn't even know we had 5 steak knives. Be quiet there, mate. How long have you been sitting there? Does it matter? Well, your employee is being very rude to me. So if you'd heard any of that... I keep trying to tell him. My employee? Yes. We have some catching up to do. I don't follow. Did she quit? Did you fire her for gross incompetence? Far from it. There's been a bit of a shakeup in the cafe's management structure since we last visited. Oh no. Don't tell me you gave her the whole thing. Okay, I won't tell you. I tried to tell you before, man. Hey, does anyone else like mint juleps? Because this is great and I'm nearly done, but also my tongue is numb and I'm wondering what the deal is with that. Was there something you wanted to discuss? I need a drink before we go through all that. Sure. The usual? Yes, please. Huh. How come he gets a curly straw? So, Che. Spin me a tale of how and why you handed down the cafe to this person. Well, every man's got his price. Can my price be a curly straw too? Buddy. I'll give you 2 if it means you'll stop complaining about numb lips. Yeah, what did you make this with? I couldn't find half the ingredients, so I put a bunch of ergotta and chili seeds. It's got some of the stuff though, so it's mint julep and spirits, if nothing else. Does this have any mint or julep in it at all? It definitely may be lacking mint, and I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of the mythical julep. You asked for ergotua earlier though, so there you go. Mission complete. Maddie, I'm getting very drunk very fast. What? I think you should have a little lie down. I'll get you some water. I'm as strong as an ox. I don't need a lie down. Keyshawn, my dude, you absolutely need to get horizontal as soon as possible. You can sober up in one of the booths up at, man. It's nice and quiet over there. I'll fight you. Oh jeez. No you won't. It would have been helpful if you told me about this before. Probably. I'm not worried about it. Maddie knew what she was getting into with this whole cafe situation. And it's natural that it might take a while for her to get the hang of running a business. My brain is going numb. Bit of a dog's dinner, though, isn't it? Oh, for sure. But it'll get better. Like I said, not worried about it. Well, you might want to hold your judgment on that for the moment. I am unfortunately here on official business. I shouldn't have given you the straw then. No, you shouldn't have. I look quite silly. You want me to get rid of that? It's just Maddie. She won't use it to derail a conversation or maybe make me look like a fool or anything like that. Straw? No, I'll get you one after you have a nap. You can sip the water like a normal person. I'll put it with the dirty dishes then. What was that about? The sacrifices I make for this job. Hey, you met me through it. So it can't have been all bad. That was bloody 100 years ago. Man, really? Longer. Time flies when you're immortal, huh? Immortal? Quasi-immortal? This old rust bucket still got an expiry date somewhere down the line. What's this about immortality? Hey, you should buy more plants. Shut up. Sorry, continue. Immortality? Nothing that I trust you with, that's for sure. Don't you want to see crotchety old me being rude to youngsters in 100 years? Truly, I do not. The far future doesn't need amateur necromancers. Your loss. So, you two heading upstairs? Ned does in fact have something fairly important to discuss with you. Oh? It's about the debt you owe. To the council. Yeah, I know. What about it? Oh, what's happening? Music? Maddie, it's time. You owe us over 600 hours. Jay signed a contract. The hours or the cafe. You own the cafe, so you own the debt. And tonight, I've come to collect. What? What? 600 hours? How? What does that mean? Are we getting the opening now? Oh, I love this. Dang. Oh. I have no idea what this, like, what is happening. I am so into it, though. Oh, that's a great shot. Necrobarista. There it is. They owe 600 hours. How does that work? How do you pay 600 hours? We're back with these things. That was kind of intense. Do they do that often? The song and dance thing? Yeah, do they think they are some sort of anime street game? What sort of self-obsessed jerk has their own theme song? Don't be a downer, pal. No, I was talking about the dramatic encounter. Oh, between Maddie and Ned? Yes. Yeah, they've got chemistry. Not the romantic kind, the explosive kind. Can't leave them in the same room together or they'll kill each other. Bad history? Maddie's just a serially troublesome person from Ned's perspective. Doesn't help that she can't stop herself from pulling pranks on him. No, I suppose not. I mean, he doesn't make it easy either. I don't think he's used to having his authority questioned. She really gets under his skin. Wasn't he a famous criminal? What? Ned? And therein lies the irony of the situation. What a strange world we live in. Huh. Well. Okay. So now, am I trying to pick things to try to level up whatever those, or unlock whatever those things were? Okay, let's see here. I needed... I don't know. Let's do Storm, because I don't know... Resurrection? Quantum... Sure, let's go mythical. Why not? Plusmates... Urban. Why not? I don't quite understand this. Lore. Magic. Melbourne. Magic. Cool. Got more magic. Food. Death. Melbourne. Okay. Well then, I think we're going back to whatever this is. What? Oh, we're upstairs. Let me see if for some reason just like, is this made for controller maybe? There isn't quite a... I mean, it works, but... Billiards. I could unlock this one. Turn? There we go. What's this? Second floor. Oh. Huh. Maddie's inbox. Oh, wait, I can unlock this one. Yeah. Subject, Spirit Beacon leaking. 2014, what? This is Janet from the location down by the docks. I believe we met in person for the first time last month. I was opening up this morning and noticed that most of our spirit juice was gone. I checked the map and saw that you're the nearest location with a spirit beacon. I think you may have drained some of our supply. Honest mistake, I'm sure, but if you could stop running your spirit beacon during peak hours, that would be much appreciated. Thanks, and looking forward to working with you in the future. Jeanette. Hi Madeline. Hope you got my previous message. Just wanted to give an update on the spirit juice situation over here. I had several bottles that I marked last night just to confirm the issue, and when I got in this morning, the levels were below where I marked them. We're definitely losing spirit juice, and you're the only spirit beacon close enough to be affecting us. Please modulate your use to reasonable levels. I don't think this should be a problem as long as you're not running your beacon overnight. Again, not trying to assign blame here, but please be considerate to folks at other locations. Thanks. Oh no. We are draining spirit juice over here so fast that if I sit and watch, I can see it disappearing from the bottles. You're the only spirit beacon that is even remotely close to where we are, so really you need to stop. It's affecting us and it's probably affecting other locations. This is completely unacceptable. Fix this now. Oh my gosh. Care to explain why you weren't at the terminal today when I showed up? Oh no, this is oh no, I don't know. I spoke to a girl named Ashley who said you decided to take the day off. What a coincidence. I was not impressed by the crying routine you had her do. Honestly, you should be ashamed using a child's fake tears to try and hide from a situation that you caused. Turn off your beacon. I don't want to be the bad guy here, but if you don't do something, I'm going to have to get the council involved. Huh. Box location, just wanted to give you a heads up. This morning we found that the site manager we recently hired, I believe he met Janet last month, was leaving spirit juice in untempered glass bottles, and we had a bit of a leak. We ended up having a bit of a problem with some animated cutlery. We have the situation under control, and we're mostly sure everything is accounted for on our end. Unfortunately, this started happening about a week ago, which might be enough for something to wander off far enough that we wouldn't be able to detect it. Very unlikely that this happened, but just wanted to give you a heads up in case a possessed steak knife wandered off far enough to find your beacon and decides to pay you a visit. Sorry about the situation. Rest assured that the person responsible for this won't have any opportunities to mess up anything of this magnitude again. By the way, are you planning on going to M's birthday next month? Regards. Clear. Glance? There's more. Hi Clan, sorry I missed your message earlier. I no longer use this address. Please contact if anything related to terminal business. Hope you enjoyed M's birthday party. I don't remember why I couldn't attend, but I'm sure it was a good reason. Maddie. Huh. Interesting. Dartboard. I'm just gonna use mouse and keyboard. Even though it's like super hard to control. Okay. Wait. What? The fisherman too? Huh. Let's head on downstairs. Wait. You're overdue this week, said Ned. He tapped the list of rules. Oh. This 24-hour rule, are you sure you've been enforcing it? I can unlock this one for free. You're overdue this week, said Ned. He tapped the list of rules that Maddie kept posted by the door. This 24-hour rule, are you sure you've been enforcing it? I think how we run things around here is none of your business. Actually, it absolutely is my business. In fact, keeping the rules is basically my only business. That's kind of what the word enforcer means. I'm supposed to scold you for breaking the rules, so audit me. Fine. Let me check your ledger. We don't keep a ledger. Maybe you should. Lots of places do. It's a great system. You have someone stand at the door and have them mark down whenever someone comes in or leaves. Then you forcibly evict people who are overstaying their welcome. I'm amazed that you don't have a system like that in place. Some people overstay their welcome, other people understay it. There's no need to strictly keep track of how long people stay, right? Just maintain the balance. You're right. All that matters is maintaining the balance. So maintain the balance, because when you don't, then we have a problem. We're a bit short-staffed to have someone acting as a full-time doorman. Figure it out. He tapped the board listing the rules. Change 24 hours to 23 hours. When you say 24 hours, people think you just colloquially mean 1 day, and they don't pay attention to the specific time. When you say 23 hours, people actually have to keep track of what time it is. That would be fine, said Che, except for the part where you're cutting time of people's stay. Trust me. Anyone who would go right up to the limit is probably going to go over it. 23 hours is going to mean 23 hours plus an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half hour plus however long it takes to finish their drink. And if they leave in less than 24 hours, who gives a shit? You're right, you shouldn't give a shit. In fact, you should celebrate whenever you manage to scooch someone out of here in under 24 hours, because the balance is upset and you've got to correct it. You can either correct the balance 1 hour at a time, or the council can come in here and repossess some souls. Or we can find someone who knows how to manage this property responsibly. He turned to Che. Come on, buddy. I don't want you to have to take this place away from you. I don't want to have to take this place away from you. That would be quite the escalation. Well, you're already on the first level of escalation, which is a stern talking to. Let's try not to escalate any further. Well, we'll change the rule to 23 hours, okay? Buzz off. Wow, really? Well, okay then. And while you're rewriting the signs, you should also take the green tea frappuccino off the menu. What? Frap should be for coffee, not tea. Dude, green tea frappuccino is my go-to at Starbucks. No! Wait, really? I didn't realize you were so open to feedback. Oh, man. Also, that caramel. Don't even go for the caramel. We'll take it under advisement. Placing a head on Ned's chest and physically pushing him toward the door. Hold up. What are you doing? Removing an unwanted guest. I need the practice if we're going to start enforcing those rules you care so much about. Now as he continued backpedaling to stay upright. Look, you could just bye. Crossed the threshold out of the cafe, and Maddie shut the door in his face. He turned around, leaning her back against the door and sighed. He raised an eyebrow. You're serious about the rule change? Yeah. I'll change the sign and the menu right after we close tonight. Wait, really? The rule change is just to keep him off our back. And the menu thing? I've been meaning to take that off anyway. Aw. It's the kind of menu item that attracts the worst. Oh man, but the green tea frappuccino is so good. Though I do think we should change the rule back to 24 hours after things have had enough time to balance out. Of course. Wouldn't want to upset the balance too far in the opposite direction. What would we do with all that extra time anyways? Whoa, okay. Just telling me to go back down there. Can I get this? No. I already have that. What was the other thing that I wanted? This was the thinking about alchemy the wrong way. I can't. Luck. Highlighted passages from Thinking About Alchemy the Wrong Way by Sofia Cordova. Most study of alchemy throughout history can be categorized as either practical alchemy, that is alchemy which aims to understand the world only as well as needed to fulfill certain utilitarian ends. And philosophical alchemy, that is alchemy which aims to come to a more complete understanding of the world as it is, without prejudice for which portions of alchemy understanding can be wielded to utilitarian ends. In the modern alchemy movement, there has been a tendency within literature to place a greater emphasis on philosophical alchemy, based on the premise that coming to a more complete and correct understanding of the universe is the best way for us to discover new practical methods for the physical use of alchemy. There's so much. I'm just gonna read it real quick. What possesses certain soul-like qualities? What? Huh. Interesting. Well. Wait, what? The fisherman. Isn't that a new thing that popped up? I don't think that was there before. Okay. That's really cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna pause the game here. I'm probably gonna play something else. I'm not gonna end the stream. But I am really liking the game. The story is interesting. I am not confused as to what's going on, but just intrigued and want to understand more. Memories, wait, what? Oh, okay, that's cool. I do wish there was a what's it called? Like sensitivity control thing. I don't want to change the graphics because like the frame rate for some reason is like pretty stuttery, like in the first person mode. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the story and the style of it. It's really cool. But I think this is gonna be something I play in my own time. Unless you guys want to see more of it, let me know. And if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments if you would like to see me continue this on stream. Yeah.